This one is the steepest ramp over here. Currently, it's under construction.
And as you can see, my shoulders are not rubbing, also crossing the other shoulders. So yeah, it's good for 4, but not for 5.
If a family SUV can give you some off-roading privileges, that's a good part, I think.
Also, the glass area is very good, so the overall cabin feel is very lively.
No complaints from a family point of view. You want to keep your co-passengers, your friends happy. This one will deliver on that front.
For me, this is a big surprise because I was not expecting the Victoris to do such good off-roading.
India has no dearth of mid-size SUVs for your family needs. All the options are very good in terms of the feature, space and the safety aspect as well, including the Maruti Victoris. But when it comes to all-wheel drive, adventure-ready family SUVs, the options are only 3. The Hyryder, the Grand Vitara and this one. But the Victoris is the most accessible. Why? This one sells through the Arena showrooms, the Maruti Arena showrooms, and the network is spread across the country, unlike the Nexa showrooms or the Toyota showrooms. Then the big question, can the family SUV keep your family happy and keep you happy for the adventure needs? For that, I have my team members with me. So we have Shipranshu, Yogesh, Pavan and Lakshay, and of course myself. We do a 5 people, multiple people review for the Victoris, and then we'll also drive with a full load on this adventure zone to see if the all-wheel drive can handle this or not.
Now, if you're planning to take your car for a mountain trip or for some adventure, you need to have a good boot space. This is the first mid-size Maruti SUV to offer an electric tailgate opening. And this adds to the convenience. It conveniently opens and this can hold a lot of luggage inside the boot. Just to show you, we have one backpack, one more backpack, second suitcase, a big light bag or tripod, another suitcase, and one more suitcase, and a small gimbal bag. So this boot can easily hold 4 small suitcases, and if you want to carry some big luggage inside the boot, that can be done as well. And below this you get a decent space to keep more luggage, more bags, because it does not offer a spare wheel. It comes with a puncture repair kit. So this space can be used as a luggage space, and you can keep something you don't want to show everyone, and that remains hidden inside this particular space.
And now the off-roading part with the Victoris. This will be mild off-roading, not too much. Basically to show that if you as an owner or with your family want to do some weekend adventure trails or mild off-roading, how can this handle it? First of all, we are 5 in the car with the luggage in the boot, so you can make out Victoris is now slightly planted. It's lower as well. Will that affect the vehicle going off the road? We have a couple of trails over here. It is a very natural trail. We do that. There are a couple of steep uphills and coming down, that's loose sand. This car is currently on normal tires and with the normal pressure. How will it handle? Let's start. I'll be in the lock mode with the all-wheel drive just for the safety purpose. Also, the bumpers are long, so your approach and departure angles aren't so good. Will that affect? Let's find out. First of all, a slightly narrow downhill going down. For that, I'll use my surround view camera to give me a better view of what's happening up front. Here we go. All good. We'll start with the ramps now. Again, this is a brand new track. We are at Oras, and the sand is actually loose. Will that affect the grip levels? Let's start. Once again, the camera is on. Clear view of the front. This one is the steepest ramp over here. Currently, it's under construction. You can hear the sensors. We go up, 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 up. I can feel the tires digging in, and the underbody has just now touched the sand over here. One more thing, I'll go back, I'll stand at the peak to see if the Victoris will start from the peak or not. Like this, you can make out the elevation over here. We are facing the sky, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm actually on path throttle, not bad. This has made it out. We also have a few chicken humps. Let's see if we can get any one wheel up in the air or not. Yes, the rear left is in the air. There is some kind of body flex, chassis flex, which we could hear earlier on. And now we have touched the middle part because there's clearance, but it's all sand, no issues. You heard that. That is the body flex I was talking about. I'll just repeat this once more for the camera. The front will now go up on the ramp. The rear should lift, yes. And you can make out, as a driver, you can make out the shift of torque, the shift of power. Again, path throttle, not too much of race. One more sound of the flex from the rear left that has been coming since morning. So yeah, I think for this kind of mild off-roading, the Victoris can handle it. As a co-driver, what do you feel?
It's a good place to be. It's comfortable, not like other off-roaders that you don't feel much of body roll inside the cabin. It's a family car, so the comfort remains, but if you want to do some weekend fun off-roading, it will offer you that privilege. So you can take your family out, you can drive it on the off-road tracks, do some adventure with it, and your co-passenger will be happy with it because everything here is accessible for the co-passenger. You can enjoy good music on the off-road track with the Infinity sound system. The seats are nice, comfortable. You don't feel any body roll inside the cabin, which is good. And I'm not feeling anything uncomfortable on the co-driver seat while doing all the ramps and chicken humps and everything. So it's a good place to be, and if a family SUV can give you some off-roading privileges, that's a good part, I think.
Now we'll also talk to Pawan. He is seated in the middle part, which is not a comfortable place to be. His feedback.
Okay, so I'll start with my headroom. So I'm getting a decent headroom, and about my sitting position, it's not very comfortable. And this is a family SUV, so you can expect 4 people. 4 people will get a decent comfort in this car. And further, you don't get a flat floor as this is a all-wheel drive car. So I have to put my one leg on the Lakshya's side and the other on Yogesh side. So yeah, it's a good car for family, but not for me. Like, I am sitting in the middle, and as you can see, my shoulders are not rubbing, also crossing the other shoulders. So yeah, it's good for 4, but not for 5. Beside that, I do get 2 cable Type-C port here, and the AC is facing me, so I'm getting a very good cooling. Car cool very quickly. So this is all my experience.
Perfect. There is a natural track over here which lets access. There are a couple of rocks and boulders. Will that be an issue with the Victoris? We come to know in the next few seconds. It's all natural. So I have shrubs, I have grass, I have sand. And again, I'm only at part throttle response. In turbo cars, you should generally have some turbo lag. This is naturally aspirated. There's ample amount of low-end juice, low-end torque. 5 people doing this without a worry. Seat ventilation, good AC, good visibility, the benefit of a surround view camera. So that is.
But before heading to the rear seat, Lakshya and Yogesh, I would like to add one thing. Being a family car, you get good glass area and the visibility all around is good. So you can see what's happening around you when you are on an off-road track. You can see what's happening on your side, what's happening on your front. And one more thing, you have a panoramic sunroof that gives you a sky view when you are on an incline. For some people, it may be a good feeling, but for some who have motion sickness, that can be a trouble.
Talking about the comfort from my POV, Bunny sir have the seat adjusted, front seat adjusted according to his height, and he's 6 feet, I'm 6 feet too, and I have a decent amount of leg room here, knee room here, and the overall space, rear seat experience is good. It is comfortable. The seats are well padded enough for me. So on the sides you have armrest kind of a thing, and it is all soft touch material. As you can see, I have a very minimal headroom. So when we are hitting undulations, so I'm facing high hitting situations. So that's it.
For me, this is a big surprise because I was not expecting the Victoris to do such good off-roading, and the AllGrip system is exceptionally well. It sends the power to rear wheels automatically depending on the wheel which is losing the grip. Essentially, it is a front wheel drive car, but the AllGrip turns on when the tires actually need the grip. So in this sense, the car is performing really well, and if you are planning to buy Victoris all-wheel drive to go to Ladakh or to do occasional weekend trips, this will really impress you. So in all these factors, Maruti Victoris all-grip is a fantastic choice.
So as Lakshay mentioned, Ladakh, this is very important because nowadays in winters, people are wanting to explore North India. You have ample amount of areas with snow, with black ice, roads are opening up, Zanskar has become better, Zojila will have a tunnel very soon in the next 1 year operational. So this is where if you are exploring these places in winters, the road is flat, yes, but you have snow, you have ice, and that is where the concept of all-wheel drive becomes even stronger. Pricing difference is definitely there. You need to pay 1.5 to 1.8 lakh rupees extra over a 4x2. But I've heard that all-wheel drive has better discounts, so the gap narrows, but you have the confidence of power going to all the four wheels. That can make the difference between a trip being ruined or a trip being enjoyed.
However, with all the fun, you might need to take a toll on your fuel efficiency, because considering the hybrid setup or the CNG setup or the naturally aspirated setup without the all-wheel drive system, you get a decent efficiency number on the display, but being AllGrip version, it comes with added weight, approximately 100 kgs over the regular version, and that takes a toll on your fuel efficiency. The fuel efficiency is not that great considering the naturally aspirated version without the AllGrip system, but if your soul wants fun, if your soul wants adventure, I guess that difference is manageable and you can manage with that difference very easily.
Once again, just to reiterate, you have the auto mode, in which if the conditions are very easy, you're driving normally, it will be in the front wheel drive mode. However, when the traction is needed in the auto mode, the power torque will go to other wheels. Then there is a snow mode, there is a sport mode, and there is a lock mode. In lock, the power and the torque will go to all the four wheels, no matter the roads are good or bad. So we used lock. I did use snow a couple of times, but lock is something I wanted to use for peace of mind. So with the off-roading part done, how does the Victoris behave on your normal drives? You're going to work or going for an evening drive with the family members and friends. How does the Victoris behave? We have the car with us for the last couple of weeks in Delhi NCR. I've been using it for my office commutes. Now Shipranshu has a car as well. And one thing is sorted. The ride quality definitely is comfortable. Comfort is the priority here over handling or your sportiness. And no complaints from a family point of view. You want to keep your co-passengers, your friends happy. This one will deliver on that front. On the negative part, from a driver's perspective, the road noise is too much into the cabin. So it could be the tires, it could be the insulation, but you do feel a lot of road noise filtering into the cabin. That said, I have my own area over here, ample amount of space in the footwell area. It's an automatic, so one less pedal. The steering feels nice for a Maruti, looks nice for a Maruti. Full DG console. All the stuff is sorted from a driver's perspective. I have paddle shifters, I have HUD, I have seat ventilation as well. So I am very happy from my own perspective. Shipranshu, as a co-driver?
As a co-driver, I'm happy here. The seats are pretty comfortable. The cabin ambience is nice. The light color material used inside the cabin feels nice, gives it an airy feel. The soft touch material on the dashboard, on the door pads, it enhances the premium appeal inside the cabin, and Maruti have used different materials for the Victoris. If you consider it from the Grand Vitara, the materials here are different, the color scheme is different, the dashboard layout is different, even the screen is all new 10-inch touchscreen infotainment. And this is the only mid-size car from Maruti that offers this screen with a new UI. The user interface is all new and it comes with wireless connectivity as well. One thing I loved about the cabin driving it from past few days, the number of physical controls you get inside the cabin. A lot of automakers are now moving to touch controls, making the cabin clutter-free as they call it, without buttons, but I love physical buttons, and you have a complete panel for your HVAC controls, and the buttons on the steering feels tactile, gives you a good appeal. If I talk about from the features point of view, everything is available inside the cabin. Ventilated seats, panoramic sunroof, auto dimming IRVM, and everything you need as a driver. Electric seat for the driver, but here comes the omission and a downside for the Victoris. The co-driver seat is manually adjustable. You don't get any electric adjustment for the co-driver seat, and for the price you are paying for the top spec variant, this seems a cost-cutting measure, and it could have been a better offering with an electric co-driver seat. That said, overall the cabin feel is nice, feature offering is nice. Being a Maruti, clutter-free, easy to use, and everything remains in your reach.
2 plus points, you do get, like other high-end versions in the Maruti offerings, some of the Maruti offerings, you do get UV cut glasses, and you get dark sort of green tint on the glasses at the back. Very helpful for the Indian summer. Second, you can make out our arms, our elbows are not touching, so it is a wide car on the inside. I am 6 feet tall, he's almost 6 feet tall, so in your family, if the members are shorter in height and have a narrower build than me or Shipranshu, definitely the car will feel very, very spacious. However, family perspective, friends perspective, we have currently Lakshay and Yogesh at the back. From 4 people point of view, are they comfortable? Their leg space, their knee space. The body roll, we are on a set of small hills outside Delhi. Let's hear from them as well.
Talking about the second row experience of Maruti Suzuki Victoris, the seats are absolutely comfortable. The window area is really large. We also have the panoramic sunroof, and the suspension tuning is really done in keeping in mind with the Indian conditions. We have been driving on the highway for a couple of hours and there hasn't been any body roll I have felt or any disturbance. It's perfectly planted, comfortable, and I believe anybody can do long journeys in this car comfortably. Now, windows here are of green tint. You don't get sun blinds, but Maruti has provided a green tint on the windows which doesn't let the sunlight come in directly, so you won't feel the need of buying sun blinds from aftermarket. Now, talking about the AC performance, this is also really nice. We don't have any complaints.
You have 2 Type-C charging ports here, so you can easily charge your phones on the go. The overall cabin quality is nice. The seats are well padded. I have ample amount of knee room and leg room. Also, the glass area is very good, so the overall cabin feel is very lively.
So the last talking point about Victoris second row seats are, we have 3 adjustable headrests. So even there's a middle person sitting inside, he will also have his own adjustable headrest. Now we also have a armrest with 2 cup holders, and we also have 2 reading lights. So Maruti has thought of every bit inside the second row, and the overall atmosphere inside the car is really nice. So this is a go-to car for your families.
So keeping the family point of view in mind, you can actually have in one go at a single time 10 bottles inside the cabin. The front 2 doors, they can actually hold 2 bottles each, so 2 and 2, 4. 2 in the cup holders, that's 6. 2 in the rear doors, that's 8, and 2 in the rear armrest. So we've shown this in the reel as well, in the shots as well. 10 bottles in one go inside the Victoris.
Also, there are few things that Maruti has missed inside the cabin of the Victoris, such as even after paying over 20 lakhs on road for the top spec version, you don't get cooled glove box. That's an omission here in the Victoris. You don't get a blind spot monitor. You get blind spot warning, but you don't get a blind spot monitor. You have a 360-degree camera. Fixing a blind spot monitor is not a big thing, I guess. That could have been a great opportunity for Maruti to be one of the most feature-loaded SUV in the mid-size SUV segment. And this particular segment is flooded with options, and almost every car is offering n number of convenience and safety features.
So there you go, the all-wheel drive Victoris. If you have been waiting for your dream destination to a snowy place in North India in the winters, this one will take you there very, very easily. Likewise, for your weekend trails adventure, this one will also do it. And at the same time, your family will have no complaints. Ample space, ample comfort, and a lot of features. Plus, of course, the 5-star crash test rating. So if a hardcore 4x4 like the Rocks is not your need, this one fills the entire package. The only downfall, well, the fuel economy as compared to the normal Victoris will be down by 5 to 10%, but that's about it. No other downfall.